Hey lovelies. So today we're going to be cleaning the kitchen and the living room area. I'm so excited to finally be able to share a clean with me since moving into our new home, and you're going to get a sneak peek of the living room and kitchen area as well. We're also going to be decorating. Fall is my favorite time of the year, and so I'm going to share with you kind of how I piece some things together. This video is a little bit longer than I was hoping, but I hope that you enjoy, and of course if you love clean with me videos, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, as well as make sure that you are subscribed so that you can get notifications of all of my other cleaning videos.
Hey you, can we talk? Hey you, I think you're my subsistence. Hey.
So I was using my Kirby to go ahead and vacuum this space. My Dyson, I actually forgot to charge it, but I was so glad that I had a second vacuum on hand. And my Kirby's definitely a good old faithful one. But after vacuuming, I went ahead and wiped down the built-ins. There was some dust that was accumulated, so just gave them a really good wiping so that I can get in there and start mopping.
You are no more than a dream.
I've had a lot of people ask me about this steam mop, and it does actually come with two of the mop heads, I guess, the sponge heads, which is basically like a microfiber cloth. And so I went ahead and changed out the first one because it was dirty, and so I set up the second cloth on here. I filled it with some water, and I actually added a little bit of vinegar to make sure that it gets that extra disinfectant. You don't have to. It says that it'll clean just fine with water, and I've used just plain water, but I also like to make sure that things are getting disinfected just, you know, a little bit more. So after mopping, I went ahead and opened the rug that I got. I actually ordered it from Kohl's. I am so in love with it. It is just the gorgeous color to tie in our living room. The new living room set that we got, we actually purchased from Ashley Home Store. And if you watch Ashley from Till Vacuum Do Us Part, you'll notice that she has the exact same sectional and ottoman. And I was asking her the other day if she had this same set and or if she got it from Ashley, and she said that she did. So I'm pretty sure that I watched her videos enough to where it was subconsciously embedded in my head that when I saw this sectional, I absolutely fell in love with it. But here you can see the rug. It is gorgeous. It is a 9x12, and it ties in the beige and gray so beautifully. And if you've watched my fall haul, you'll see that I already have the pillows from that haul on my sectional. It is just such a great color. I'm loving the beige and the cream and ivory and grays, just kind of tying them all in together. I do still have some blue in my house, and I may want to change out the pictures that you see as well as the chairs, but as of right now, it works, and kind of enjoy the little pop of color of blue right now. So I think that the biggest question that I've been getting the most of is how to style my house, or where I get ideas when it comes to styling my house. And I really want to make sure that I am sharing more with you guys as far as how I do decide to style. And to be honest, I take inspiration from Pinterest and Instagram, and it's a lot of just playing around with things and standing back in different sections of my house, different corners, and kind of visually looking at things. You'll notice that I play around with this little tray and how I want to organize it, and I just bring in different things that I feel like would be nice in that space, and I remove things and I add things, and I just really just try and you know, put things in certain spots. I take a step back, I look at it, and I'll decide whether or not I want to keep it that way. But you'll see that I actually do not keep things this way. I start moving things around and I start adding dimension, and that's probably another thing. If you have vases, if you have candle holders, things like that, that'll add some depth. You really want to bring that into a space as well. Now, I am loving the cotton sticks for fall. I feel like it's just such a comfort type of accessory to your home decor. So I went ahead and just added that one little cotton pick to the vase. I added a candle, I added a little greenery, and then just the acrylic, I guess, diamond looking box that you see there. I actually like putting my remote controls in there. And one of the things that I love about this built-in is the storage space that we have. So here I am just cleaning everything from the top and placing it in the drawers to kind of get everything out of the way. But I definitely love that we have this extra space. Now, I got this console table at HomeGoods, and I thought it was just going to be the perfect addition to this little area right here, kind of catty-cornered across from our sofas. I decided to spruce it up with some fall-like decor, and I just played around with it again, thought that I would, you know, add some pumpkins. Now, we did end up getting a new dining table as well. Surprised that I actually fell in love with the glass top. I wasn't sure that I was going to like it, but I absolutely love it. And after cleaning off this glass top, which, by the way, if you do have a glass top, definitely takes on a lot of fingerprints. So I would probably not get this if I had younger kids, but since mine are a little bit older, I decided that I was going to go ahead and splurge on getting a glass top. But I love it. I feel like it fills the space so beautifully. And here I am just decorating this tray set with just different pumpkins and candles and greenery just to give it that fall-like feel, I guess. Now, I know you guys are dying to see a home tour, and that's actually going to be one of my next videos. I'll be sharing a living room home tour and kitchen home tour where I'll go into more detail on what we did when we renovated this house. So make sure that you are subscribed so that you can get that notification. But I will share that one of my biggest regrets when we renovated was this sink. I know it doesn't look like it, and maybe when I share my home tour I'll go into a little bit more detail as to why, but I'm just not, this is just one of my regret buys. I mean, at the time that we were purchasing some of the things, the budget had already been overextended, and so I decided to cut back on the sink. I knew I wanted a white drop-in, not a drop-in, but an undermount sink, and unfortunately it just stains so much, and I thought that I had gotten a granite composite, which, I'm sorry, a quartz composite, because our countertops are quartz, but I didn't. I don't know exactly what the material is, but it just takes on all of the color of food. So if you have spaghetti sauce, it'll take on that color. It is just one of my biggest regrets, but I'll go into a little bit more depth on that for the home tour, so make sure that you are subscribed so that you get that notification.
saw you from the distance. Hey you, can we talk? Hey you, I think you're my subsistence. Hey you, or am I wrong? And now I lose my voice. My love is out of my mind. And you, I'm not more than a dream. So wait, yeah, wait, can you even hold me? Hey, that you are no more than a dream.
Now, all of that stuff that you see right there piled in that little cubby area is actually tea. Believe it or not, my husband and I drink a ton of tea. We absolutely love it. We love our coffee, don't get me wrong, in the mornings, but we also love a great, good glass of like green tea midday and especially before bed. But we have so much tea that I honestly think I'm going to do a coffee bar / tea station. If that's something that you would like to see, let me know. Comment below because I have some great ideas that I think I might tie in. But if that is something that you would like me to share with you guys on how I set that up, let me know. And I will make sure that I get that shared with you all. And I wish I had zoomed in, but you can't really tell by looking at the video. The microwave probably had not been cleaned since we moved in. Don't judge me. I've had a lot on my plate, and I got sick in the midst of it all as well. But I definitely needed to get in there and wipe everything down and give it a good cleaning. And I've never had a microwave over our stove. And let me tell you, it is extremely deep in there. So I needed to get a little stool so that I was able to get in and clean it all. But it looks so much better and everything just came off really good. I am actually using a degreaser that I bought from the Dollar Tree. It is my absolute favorite and go-to for wiping down any type of stainless steel, especially the microwave. And that's it for this video, folks. I am going to finish off by vacuuming and mopping and setting up the center piece of the island. So if you are interested in seeing how I pulled all of that together, it will actually be in my home tour. Make sure that you stay tuned for that. I love the way that everything came out, and I am just so ready for fall and the cooler weather. Not sure if that's going to happen here in Texas, but again, if you are not subscribed, make sure that you are subscribed so that you get those notifications, and make sure to follow me on my Instagram as well. I'm sharing a ton of the home decor that that I'm setting up in our house, and I look forward to sharing more with you guys there. So head on over and make sure that you are subscribed there as well.